This is the vlog for February 14th, 2019, Valentine's Day. I do not have a Valentine. I've never had a Valentine on Valentine's Day, unless my entire third grade class counted when I did that. That was what we did back when I was a kid. We made Valentines for everybody else in class and then handed them out. I don't know. I still to this day don't know what that was supposed to do except make sure no one was left out. But since the whole theme of this holiday is to make some one person or a few people feel special, making an entire class of 38-year-olds feel special is that's not how you do it. Speaking of 38-year-olds, my birthday is the day after tomorrow. And tomorrow I'm going to try to celebrate by going early to see Battle Angel in theaters. Technically, it released tonight. I'm not going to try and get down into Redmond with the way things are after today, and I'll tell you why in a minute. When I had time today, I started playing Subnautica again, this time in survival mode. And at first, I thought that the world was procedurally generated, and it's not. I don't think so, at least, because I built my base, and in doing so, I found a lot of physical features in the area to be identical. Like, my base was basically moved just to the west slightly, slightly closer to a thermal vent. Maybe I'll be able to take advantage of that with a thermal generator if I find the fragments to scan. But I also played Subnautica Below Zero, the early access. I actually bought it as an early birthday gift to myself, and it's going to be great when it's ready. But right now, it just feels like my old job. It's clearly full of bugs. I am not being paid to find them. I sent them some feedback that I hope they, take into account. I should log back in to see if they've responded to any of my tickets. But today, so very early this morning, I got up to break up and toss or roll to the side the big chunks of snow that got kicked up by the plow yesterday. My next door neighbor, whose name is Mr. Gandhi, as it turns out, came out and commented that the plow basically made everything worse. It didn't really make the streets that much easier to drive on, and it did make getting out of our own driveways much more difficult. It also blocked all of the storm drains in our cul-de-sac. So I helped him shovel clear both storm drains to try and aid in the melting and drainage of all this water that is frozen on our street. And it's raining now, so it seems like a pretty smart thing to do. I'm glad I helped him. But that wasn't the highlight of the day. After I went out and cleared all those boulders, the garbage man came by. And after he picked up Mr. Gandhi's garbage, he tried to pull up to our garbage can, and he couldn't make it. Now, our cul-de-sac is at a very... It'll be like this from your guys' perspective. It's not really a hill. You would never consider it a hill, but the fact that there's an incline at all compared to all the other cul-de-sacs nearby means that it's a trap. When there's snow like this, you can oftentimes get all the way down to the bottom and then not make it back out again. And this was a huge garbage truck. This was a six-wheeled. It had chains. It was a monster, and it was spinning its wheels. It was spinning those chained wheels so much that it was kicking up sparks. So, when I saw that was happening, and I didn't have anything better to do today, I went out with my shovel and started helping dig out the wheels to try and make it so that they could get out of the cul-de-sac. And Mr. Gandhi helped as well. The garbage man took one of my shovels and I took the other, and we did our best. He had the middle shovel full most of the time, so he had a easier time digging the crap out that was actually causing him to slip. But that was actually the point at which I was helping Mr. Gandhi clear the drains, as I couldn't really do anything else. And it took 3 attempts total. Well, the first attempt where they got stuck. The second attempt, after we'd cleared a little bit, they still weren't able to make it. But then another garbage truck driver with another shovel came down and dug out even more of the path in front of the wheels. And that was the point at which the garbage truck was able to leave the cul-de-sac. We had the honor of being the last thing of garbage they collected from our street. I definitely got to work out today. I'm going to go to bed nice and early tonight, I think. And tomorrow I am going to see one of my former roommates' favorite manga of all time turned into a live action film. It should be nice. I should text Sean after I get out and let him know if it's worth seeing. I'm sure he'll probably end up seeing it regardless, but I'm Eric Spornitz, and tomorrow will be better.